Hey, this is Rich over at TVP Live with another quick tips tutorial brought to you by Adobe Photoshop Elements Tutorials Group. And let's jump right into today's poster. I wanted to be able to outfit this photo with 3 pictures, and that's going to be really simple. So basically, we're going to assume that they probably want to write their own writing on top of these photos, so we don't have to worry about this writing. We'll get rid of it. And basically what you want to do is just imagine each layer, the one on top is above the ones underneath. So if this is a top layer and we were to cut these out of a piece of paper, what you'd see is what's behind that paper, which is nothing yet until we put the photos there. So it's going to be a top layer, and let's go ahead and cut these out. So we're going to get the magic tool, which is going to pick out the solid color of whatever color we choose. In this case, it's going to be white. Let's set the tolerance here to, I don't know, let's say about 30%. The higher you go, the more it's going to get of everything else. So let's try 30%. I'm going to click here. Once I chose the picture, click here and hit delete. It's really that easy. Now we see nothing but the background. Just do the same thing with this one. Click here and hit delete. And finally, do it with the last one. Just click here and hit delete. It was really that simple. Now we got this writing here that we could either leave or we can get rid of. In our case, let's go ahead and get rid of the 2 on the side, and we'll leave the 1 in the middle. So all I'm going to do is grab this polygon tool, and I'll just draw a circle or square or just a polygon around all of that area. I'll hit delete, and we got rid of the lettering. Come over here and do the same with this one. Just draw along the edge of the picture like this. Boom, boom, boom. Double click and hit delete. We'll leave the middle one there so you can see what it looks like. Now, anything we put behind this photo will show through in these holes. It's really that easy. So let's go ahead and grab our first picture. I'm going to grab Santa, but we need to unlock it here so it allows me to move it around. Now I can move it around. Where do I want to move it? Over up to the first project right here. As soon as I let go, it puts the photo on top of the other image. So what we want to do is that bottom image, let's lock it. So we click it and hit the lock button. So now I can't grab it to move it around, but we do want to move this one around. So let's move this layer below the top layer. And where does it go? It goes behind everything. So all it is a photo behind another photo showing through the holes. So I'm going to resize it, put exactly where I want it. Let's say, I don't know, let's put Santa right around here. I like that. So now we want to get rid of the edges so the other pictures don't have these edges sticking out into them. So we'll grab the polygon tool, and we're just going to go like this. And we're really working on, as soon as I double click, we're really working on this bottom layer because that's the layer that's chosen here. So as soon as I hit delete, watch this corner of the Santa picture, it goes away. We're going to do the same thing over here. Just boom, 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 double click and hit delete. And there it is. Santa's picture is perfectly in the spot where we want it. Now let's go to the next picture. Grab one of the kids, bring it back up and over to our original picture, and it already went underneath. It automatically went to a layer underneath, but it's too big, so all we have to do is grab the corners and bring it down to size. Bring it over to where we want it to fit. Do I want it to be a little bit sideways? Sure. Grab the little circle at the bottom and turn it sideways like that. And now what we want to do is do the same thing we did with the first picture to get rid of this corner that's sticking out in the middle by grabbing the polygon tool. And as long as this layer is chosen, whatever we draw, that layer is going to be cut out. So I'm going to go like this, boom, boom, double click and hit delete. And there it is. It got rid of that corner of the picture. Lastly, we got one more empty spot. Let's go to our third picture. Now grab the picture, drag it on over, let go, and there it is. It's really big, so we're going to zoom out. I mean, it's huge. You can see the edges of these dots are way over here. So we're just going to make it really small like this. Go ahead and zoom in. I can hit OK, and we can grab that picture and bring it on up where we want it to place it. And see how it's sticking out into Santa's picture here? So all we have to do is, as long as we're chosen that picture, we can grab the polygon and just cut off this little edge. Boom, 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 boom. Double click, hit delete, and there we go. It's really that simple. Picture this as a wall with 3 windows, and what we see through those windows is what's behind the wall. It doesn't matter that all these are all cut up and stuff like that, because we can't see that once this picture is turned back on. That's all there is to it. This is Rich, calling it quits, saying over and out.